Cheng Lei finally talks about Zhou that what he said will leave you shocked. Star Perry TV family, you will not believe what just happened. For months, fans have been speculating, digging, and analyzing every glance, every smile, and every little moment between Cheng Lei and Zhou. Was it just coincidence? Was it pure friendship? Or was there something deeper? Something they weren't telling us? Well, get ready, because Cheng Lei has finally broken his silence. And the way he did it, absolutely nothing like what anyone expected. During a recent interview, the host casually brought up Zhou Ye's name, and instead of dodging the question, like most celebrities would, Cheng Lei stopped, smiled, and gave an answer so simple, yet so loaded, that it's shaken the entire internet. One sentence, that's all it took. And now, fans are in a frenzy. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Just hours after that interview, Zhou herself posted something on Weibo that seemed almost like a direct response. Was it planned? Was it coincidence? Or is this the quiet, subtle way the two are speaking to each other in public, without actually saying the words "we're together"? Today, we are breaking down every detail, from their earliest interactions, to the secret moments caught on camera, to Cheng Lei's now famous comment that has fans screaming, "This is a confession." We're also diving into what insiders are whispering behind the scenes, and why some people believe this could be the biggest celebrity relationship reveal of the year. Buckle up, because what you're about to hear will leave you shocked, speechless, and maybe even a little emotional. Let's get into it. For months, fans have been whispering about the undeniable chemistry between Cheng Lei and Zhou, and now, the man himself has finally broken his silence. But the way he did it, the words he chose, and the tone he used have left the internet completely shaken. Was it a confession, a denial, or something even more complicated? Today, we're taking you inside every detail, the hidden glances, the interviews, the behind-the-scenes footage, and the wild netizen theories that refuse to die. How it all started. Let's rewind to where the sparks first started flying. Cheng Lei and Zhou crossed paths on the set of a variety show nearly a year ago. It wasn't a romance drama. It wasn't a film shoot. It was just a fun, lighthearted program meant to show celebrities in a casual off-guard setting. But what happened that day was far from casual. Fans noticed how Cheng Lei's eyes followed Zhou every time she spoke. In one viral clip, Zhou was laughing over a silly challenge and Cheng Lei leaned just slightly forward, his smile soft and his gaze unwavering. People commented things like, "This is not acting, that's real admiration." And someone tell Cheng Lei he's already giving himself away. Soon after, rumors started brewing online. Netizens dug up old interviews, comparing how Cheng Lei talked about other co-stars versus how he spoke about Zhou. The difference was clear when her name came up. His entire demeanor changed. The build-up, fans connecting dots. Weeks turned into months, and the Cheng Lei-Zhou ship started gaining speed. The two appeared at multiple public events, never arm in arm, but always, somehow close. In one award ceremony, cameras caught Zhou adjusting the train of her dress while walking up the stage. What the main broadcast didn't show, but a fan's phone camera did, was Cheng Lei subtly helping her from behind, making sure she didn't trip. It was small, it was quick, and it was almost invisible. But to eagle-eyed fans, it was everything. Then came the biggest turning point before the recent shock, that now infamous backstage moment, leaked by someone who claimed to work with the event staff. The clip showed Zhou leaning in to say something to Cheng Lei during a break. Whatever she said made him laugh, really laugh, in a way fans say they've never seen before. The clip had no sound, no context, but it had millions of views within hours. Suddenly hashtags like #Zhou Cheng Lei and #unspokenconnection were trending. The explosion, his recent interview, and then, just days ago, everything changed. Cheng Lei sat down for an exclusive interview. It was supposed to be about his upcoming project, his career, and his experiences in the industry. But of course, the host brought up the question that everyone wanted answered. "Your name has been linked to Zhou quite often lately," the host said with a knowing smile. "Do you want to set the record straight?" Now, here's where it gets interesting. Instead of dodging the question, instead of giving a cold, professional, "We're just friends," Cheng Lei paused. He actually took a moment, looked down, and smiled before answering. His exact words: "Some people come into your life and make it brighter. Zhou is one of those people." Reactions: internet meltdown. The moment the interview aired, social media exploded. One fan wrote, "He didn't say she's just a friend. He didn't say no. This is basically a love confession in Cheng Lei language." Another said, "This man is protecting something or someone." Even more intriguing, Zhou posted on her Weibo just a few hours later. It wasn't a direct reply, but it was a photo of a sunset with the caption, "Some days feel warmer than others." Coincidence? Netizens don't think so. By that night, the top trending topics in the entertainment section were all about them. Memes, fan edits, and theory threads dominated the feeds. Behind the scenes, what we've heard, rumors from industry insiders, claim that Cheng Lei and Zhou have actually been in close contact, even when not working together. There are whispers of them attending private gatherings, having dinners with mutual friends, and even practicing lines together at a quiet coffee shop away from the city center. One anonymous source said, "They're very careful. They don't hold hands in public. They don't stand too close when cameras are around. But anyone in the same room can feel the connection." Theories. What does it mean? Theory 1. They're already dating and just keeping it private until their careers are at a certain point. Theory 2. They're close friends. But the emotional language in Cheng Lei's interview shows feelings might be developing. Theory 3. This is all clever marketing ahead of a future project where they'll and the rumors are being used to build anticipation. Whichever theory you believe, one thing is undeniable: Cheng Lei has never spoken about any other female colleague in this way. The big question: what happens next? The entertainment industry is unpredictable. If they are together, will they eventually go public? Or will they continue keeping things behind the curtain, letting fans guess and speculate? One thing's for sure, after Cheng Lei's comment, it will be very hard for either of them to move without being watched by curious eyes and cameras. Star Perry TV family. Whether this is the beginning of a beautiful love story, or just a glimpse into a deep friendship, it's clear that Cheng Lei and Zhou share something special. And judging by his words, he's not afraid to let the world see a small part of it. What do you think? Was this a soft confession? A friendship statement? Or the start of something bigger? Tell us in the comments, because we are following this story closely. Disclaimer: this report is based on rumors, public appearances, and netizen speculation. It has not been confirmed by Cheng Lei, Zhou or their agencies. All interpretations are for entertainment purposes only.